welcome to the Disney News Show. Here's your host, CruellasFurCoat.
Yes, this is the Disney News Show. I am Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat, and this is episode 75 for Sunday, the 14th of April, 2013. And wow, I cannot believe we have made it to 75 episodes of the show. That is just fantastic, and I would just like to say big thank you to everyone who has stuck with me for the past 75 weeks of doing the show, or anyone who, well, you guys know who you are, and I thank you very, very much. You guys are what make this show, and without you, I would not still be sat here. I would not have sat here 75 times and done this, but thank you so much to everyone. It really, really means a lot that you come and tune into the show every week, and really, really, really thank you very, very much. And so yeah, 75 shows, it is just amazing. I mean I can hardly say anything, because just thank you to everyone, because without you guys, yeah, as I said, there would be no show. And thank you to everyone who has commented last week on a Q&A that I'm going to be doing very soon to celebrate this 75th episode. I've had loads of great questions, and that will be coming up sometime this week. Unfortunately, I've not had time to do it yet. I'm not going to have time today to film the Q&A video, but it will be coming up during this next week, before next week's episode. So be sure to look out for that. Hopefully in the next couple of days I will be getting the Q&A video out to you guys. So if you do have any more questions, then please just leave them down in the comments box below. I will answer those as well. Or you could send me a personal message, or possibly go and contact me on Twitter. I'm at CruellasFurCoat. So yeah, the Q&A sometime this week. Thank you to everyone who has asked me questions up to now, and really hope you enjoy that video when it comes out later on this week. Okay, so next up we have, I would just like to give a shout out to a viewer by the name of Loopy Lou Always here on YouTube, who is going to be 21 on this Wednesday, the 17th of April. I'd just like to say happy birthday to you. I hope you have a fantastic day on Wednesday. But we do also have another 21st birthday or anniversary that was celebrated this week. It was, of course, the 21st anniversary of Disneyland Paris, and that was on, well, on Friday, the 12th of April. I mean, it's amazing to think that Disneyland Paris is 21 years old now. A year since the 20th anniversary celebration started. That seems like not very long ago at all. So yeah, I don't think there was too much going on. I think just because they're carrying on with the extended 20th anniversary. But yeah, 21st anniversary of Disneyland Paris did happen 2 days ago on the 12th of April. So that is fantastic stuff there. So, just before we do get started on the news, I do have a couple of things to show you. First up, I have two Vinylmations. Now, these Vinylmations I got this week are two of my most wanted Vinylmations ever. We have, I mean, I just can't believe I actually own them really now. The first one is this. They're both Goofies. The first one is the original Goofy. It is the Park 4 Goofy. Now, how incredible does that look? That is one of the very, well, the fourth Park series to be released, and I just think it is a fantastic one. Very, very happy to put that in my Goofy collection. I mean, it's just a fantastic one to own. On the old mould, of course, and yeah, so very, very happy to have that Goofy there. And the other Goofy I have is this one here. Another very, very nice one. It is the Mickey's Circus Goofy from last year's Epcot trading event in September, and this is actually the very first limited edition of Vinylmation that I do have. If we have a look on the base, you won't be able to see it there, but it does say just a limited edition of 750, so extremely happy to have this one. It is, you won't be able to see it here, but very, very glittery. Can you see it maybe? No, but oh, maybe you can. It's got loads of glitter on the torso there, so really, really, really fantastic one. So there we go. Really happy to add those to my Goofy collection up there, which is coming along very nicely. I now only need 7 more Goofies to complete the Goofy collection. Well, that is until Wild West comes out next week, I believe. It's Wild West, or 2 weeks' time when we get another Goofy. But I love goofy Vinylmations. They are fantastic, and I'm really, really happy to be moving that collection along. And the next thing I have is a pin, and it is a pin that I've actually traded. My very first pin picks trade, and if you're a pin collector, you'll know what pin picks is, the online database and stuff. But I've traded for this one. It is the fantastic Haunted Mansion. It's the Disney Club with Maleficent and Cruella in the Dune Buggy, and I think it's a wonderful enough pin on this backing card. Really, really nice pin that's going to go very proudly at the top of my villains board. So wonderful. That you probably can't see. Can you see that? It's got Maleficent on the left and Cruella on the right. So gorgeous pin there. Very, very happy about that. So there we go, just a couple of things that I picked up this week. Now we are going to get straight onto the news with the parks news. And this week's limited time magic, one of the events is going to be happening at both Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and it's going to be called Disney Fairies Week. Now, Disney Fairies are available to meet and greet at both Magic Kingdom and Disneyland every day of the year. However, there's only normally 2 and at a push 3 fairies that you see, and they're it's pretty much the same every day right at the moment. And for this week only, there is going to be even more Disney fairies than usual will be appearing for meet and greets, along with Tinkerbell at both Magic Kingdom and at Disneyland. So you could meet any of Fawn, Iridessa, Rosetta, Silver Mist, Vidya or Terrence, and during this week for meet and greet opportunities at Tinkerbell's Magical Nook in Adventureland at Magic Kingdom, and at Pixie Hollow at Disneyland Resort. So if you're at Disneyland or Walt Disney World this week, then be sure to take advantage of that limited time magic if you are a Disney Fairies fan. Now, last week at Disneyland it was the Long Lost Friends week, and to be honest with you, I was amazed at the number of characters that they did get out there at Disneyland. We had characters from Pocahontas, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Robin Hood, as we were expecting. There was also Peter Pan characters. There was quite a lot. Three Little Pigs, DuckTales, loads and loads of great characters. Mulan was there. I mean, some of them maybe you wouldn't call long lost characters necessarily, including a really kind of a strange the addition of Lilo and Stitch, characters who I would definitely not call long lost. Like, you can pretty much find Lilo and Stitch anywhere really at the moment, but maybe at Disneyland they're not so common, because I know at Animal Kingdom you can find them you can find both Lilo and Stitch there, or in Tomorrowland at Magic Kingdom you can find Stitch. So I'm not entirely sure how they are considered long lost. Maybe they are more at Disneyland, but yeah, so I was really, really happy to see that they brought out lots of great characters there for the Disneyland's Long Lost Friends week. So they're building on that with the Disney Fairies week this week. So I do have a little bit more news for Limited Time Magic when we get to the Disneyland news, but now moving straight on to the Walt Disney World news. Okay, so first up from Walt Disney World, the 15th anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom is coming up on Monday the 22nd of April. Now, Disney has this week announced events which will be held to celebrate the occasion. Now, first up, there's going to be a special opening ceremony happening at 8:40 on Discovery Island. That'll include a number of senior Disney Animal Kingdom the guys who run Disney Animal Kingdom for that. There will then be a special party for the planet. Now, that is going to be special festivities happening from 9 AM to 5 PM around the park. So that sounds really, really interesting. This is obviously April 22nd is Earth Day, and that is kind of all linked in to the opening of Disney Animal Kingdom. So great stuff happening there. Next up, artists will be presenting and selling their work. Special, I'm guessing, animal-related work, Disney artists and stuff like that in both Africa and on Discovery Island. And then, as you would expect, Disney is getting out some limited edition merchandise as well as food and beverage that is going to be available only on that day. So if anyone is heading to Walt Disney World, or more specifically to Disney Animal Kingdom, on that date, that date is the 22nd of April, then there will be some of those great events will be happening. So there we go. Disney always puts on great shows really for these special anniversary events, and although these events won't be happening for a year or a year and a half like they are at Disneyland Paris, they will be taking place for that full day. Okay, so our next piece of news is also from Disney's Animal Kingdom, and the Anandapur ice cream truck, which is located close to Expedition Everest, is closing for refurbishment from today until May the 23rd. So just bear that in mind if you're heading to Animal Kingdom during that time. Okay, so moving on to the Disneyland news now, and as another special limited time magic, visitors of the Iron Man Tech presented by Stark Industries, which is something that I mentioned on last week's show, that is a special exhibition which is located at Disneyland. Well, anyone who visits during this week will receive a special free Iron Man 3 poster. So that is great news for anyone who's interested in Iron Man at all, that you go to this exhibit? Yeah, I think it is an exhibit, or kind of an experience thing, and you get a free poster. So that is happening from yesterday, the 13th of April, until next Friday, the 19th of April. And anyone who hasn't heard yet, Iron Man 3 is in at theatres from the 3rd of May. Okay, so next up, this week a new window was dedicated on Main Street USA at Disneyland Park, and the latest honour has been awarded posthumously to Harrison Buzz Price. Now, he was a research economist and one of Walt Disney's most trusted advisors. Now, Buzz was one of the key players in selecting the location for Disneyland Park back in 1953. And although he was never a Disney employee, it is well known that Buzz was someone who Walt really did rely upon and who really trusted, and so it's fantastic that he is being honoured with his own window on Main Street USA. Now, he is also a Disney legend, and he has been a Disney legend since 2003, so his awards are just building up now, and that is fantastic news. And it is really I didn't know he wasn't a Disney employee until I found out he was getting this window, and so it's really interesting to see that these guys who Disney didn't employ but really did play a big part in creating and everything about Disneyland back in the 1950s. So fantastic news there. Okay, and our final piece of news from Disneyland. The popular Star Wars experience, the Droid Factory, is now open at Star Traders in Tomorrowland in Disneyland Park. Now, this has been a really popular kind of thing to do at Tatooine Traders in Disney Hollywood Studios and at Once Upon a Toy at Walt Disney World's Downtown Disney. Now, this is now available at Star Tours and Star Traders by Star Tours in at Disneyland Park, and you can. The whole idea is that you can build your own customised droids using the various kind of body parts that are supplied. Now, this looks like a really great thing to do. I've not had a chance to do it yet, but it it was opened, I believe last May 2012 is when the Droid Factory first opened at Tatooine Traders, and I've only ever heard, how to say it, Tatooine. I'm not very good at Star Wars stuff. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I think I am. But so yeah, that opened at Tatooine Traders last year, and I've heard loads of great stuff about it. So it's great that it is now coming to Disneyland. I wonder if it may ever come to Disneyland Paris. Who knows? But there we go. So that is our news from Disneyland this week. Okay, so moving on to the other news, or maybe I should call it the UK specific news now this week. We have got quite a few things to mention about the Disney in the UK this week, which is great. And first up, it has been announced this week that WreckIt Ralph has broken box office Disney records during its run at the theatres. And this movie, well, WreckIt Ralph, has surpassed The Lion King based on the £23 million it has taken since it opened in theatres over 9 weeks ago. So that is fantastic news. I mean, maybe it's a little bit sad that Lion King isn't up there at the top anymore here in the UK, but yeah, WreckIt Ralph, an absolutely incredible movie, possibly the best in the last couple of years. I mean, I would personally put Tangled ahead of it, but still an incredible movie. But it's great to see that that it's getting the recognition it deserves over here in the UK. Now, we did get it very late compared to other countries, and so when it did open back in February, I believe it was in February, wasn't it? When we got to WreckIt Ralph, it's great to see that it is still, well, it has taken a lot of money, and that is wonderful news for Disney, and so great stuff there. And I hope everyone all my UK viewers have been to see it, and if not, definitely go and check it out before it leaves cinemas. It is absolutely wonderful. So, so yeah, great news there from the Disney UK box office. I don't really know what to call it, but yeah, there we go. Okay, next up, tomorrow is a big day for Disney merchandise here in the UK. On Blu-ray, we have 6 titles being released. Yes, we had the classics Aladdin, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Mulan and Brother Bear, all being released, as well as the sequel to Brother Bear 2, and the wonderful live-action animation mixture Pete's Dragon. So all 6 of those titles are coming out on Blu-ray tomorrow. Now, they are all standard editions. There is nothing special about these, really. However, they are very, very welcomed here in the UK, and it is great to see, especially Aladdin. I believe that is one of Disney's greatest, personally, I believe, and especially here in the UK, it has a big fan base, and I really hope that Blu-ray does well. Does that make sense? Thinking that a Blu-ray does well? Oh well. I think like lots of people buy it. Is that what I'm trying to say? I think lots of people are going to go out and buy Aladdin, which is great stuff. Okay, so also tomorrow we have the release of the new Vinylmation series Animation 3 here in the UK. It'll be released at disneystore.co.uk, as well as at select Disney stores throughout the UK. Now, Animation 3 looks like it's going to be a fantastic series. We have some wonderful characters being in this series, including Stitch, Eeyore, Mowgli and Robin Hood, to name a few, that look very, very popular characters, and so this series does look really quite wonderful. So I'm not sure if I'll be picking up too many. There's no Goofies, there's no villains, so I'm not sure if I will be picking up too many of these ones, but I will try and get a couple and show you guys, but there we go. So Animation 3 coming to disneystore.co.uk and Disney stores around the UK from tomorrow. Okay, so that is all the news that we do have for this week. I really hope you have enjoyed this episode. It has been episode 75 for Sunday, the 14th of April 2013. From me, Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat. Do not forget to check out the Q&A video, which will be up in the next couple of days. Really sorry for the delay of that one, but I hope you really enjoy it when it comes out, so definitely check out for that. As well as episode 76 of this new show, which will be out next Sunday, the 21st of April. Don't forget to leave any comments, questions, anything about what I've mentioned today on the show, or about Disney in general, down in the comments boxes below, or possibly send me a message or contact me on Twitter. I'm at CruellasFurCoat. So there we go, great stuff there, and I thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.